Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode, we succeeded in fighting a fight in which it
nice and limber.
Came out the victor, but us being Noah, we have to send everyone off peacefully and with a smile. And first off, we get into one of the game's collectibles, which is, well, pretty much collectibles. These are in categories. You get commons, you get rares.
Sorry I made you wait.
It's fine. We're used to it.
And you also get legendaries as well. These are indicated by the text colors, so if you're looking getting a yellow one, then consider yourself lucky, because they ain't common, obviously. As we explore in our first area at LightlicePlays.
This is something decent, right?
The one thing in which I am surprised in seeing is we get one dialogue whenever someone does an idle animation. That pretty itself is pretty cool.
I guess having the upper hand doesn't guarantee your safety.
Colony Sigma were fighting frantically for their lives, just like us.
And the fact that we get narrative dialogue as we go forward. So for me, I apologize if our commentary gets a little bit interrupted, but hey, we want to let the game speak for itself, and keep in mind, this is a blind Let's Play, so we are not going to know every single bit of secrets starting off.
This is something decent, right?
We've been spotted.
But this is a learning experience, so let's get to it. This is Alice's first time playing the game. We are going to be switching out consecutively with every episode, so let's do it. And of course now we get to start off with a bit of the roles that each character portrays. And if we have a look at the characters on screen now, we have Lance, who has a blue circle, and Uni, who has a green circle. These indicate the different types of roles. Lance is a guarder, a tank, a defender, whichever term you want to use, they pretty much do the exact same thing. They are there to take the hits, and as we showed in the last episode,
When's the battle happening?
Lance can take the aggro away from characters, meaning they can take the hits, while others they can heal.
This is something decent, right?
Or they can just find better combat positions. Uni, of course, is a healer. Need I say more? And she also has ranged abilities in terms of offense, defense, and healing. And of course, Noah, he is where all of the hits come from. And he's mostly the positional fighter. But now, with the roles done, let's continue on and see what else this wonderful game has in store for us. Friends, wait. What's the matter, Riku? Oh, Noah, just because friends are worn out from battle is no excuse to not pay attention to surroundings. Direct eyes right here. Oh yeah, an abandoned container. If it's been cast off like trash, is it even worth trying to salvage it? Victory can make soldiers sloppy, neglectful of battlefield aftercare tasks. Thanks to Nopon rearguard, Noah and friends survive battle. Go home with Bum in single piece. Don't friends think friends heed advice of experienced colleague?
I guess maybe we should.
Oh, so you're a badass now, eh, Rico? Maybe next time you want to join us on the front line, huh? That sound fun? Hey, Lance, go easy. Rico's just trying to help us out here. Yes, that will be a thing in non-voice cutscenes. And as you can expect, we have treasure chests across the field, and they themselves have rare, commons, and legendary drops in of itself.
I'm getting PTSD of 2.
However, no purchase or microtransaction required in any way, shape, or form.
I hope we can make use of this.
But I wonder, what would be inside that box?
Treats or sweets or socks?
No, we get a ring, but that might be a treat. But now we get our first look at equipment, and it is as follows. You can pretty much it is what you pretty much expect. However, This might look intimidating first off, but don't worry, we will be going over every single aspect of this menu as we go along. First off, the higher level you get, the more slots you unlock, so it is best to pay attention on how far you are in the game. Of course, attack zones boost auto attack by 58%. Keep this in mind because there are so many stats in which you can increase, decrease, or prioritize. Yeah. In a sense, every character can be whatever the hell you want to be. We'll get to that a bit later. Hey, is that...
Dead.
Must have snuffed it en route back at the Colony 9. Rough deal. Yeah, and with all life left on the clock. Just wait a moment, would you? I ought to take care of the off-seeing. Of course, we have time. The Soldier Husk, known as an Officer, a soldier who helps the fallen pass on. Sending any husk you find in the field will build your affinity with the colonies they belong to. This is important because affinity is a big deal when it comes to Xenoblade Chronicles.
Such is the officer's duty.
Every day's a training day.
Thanks, Lance. That was very subtle and very respectful, just doing nats on his corpse, but hey ho. And if you can imagine, yeah, it is best worth your time to collect everything that you can find.
That's usually my instinct with RPGs.
Yeah, because they can be used for a myriad of things, whether it be side quests, crafting, or just selling fodder. It's very worth your time, and judging by how this game looks, it is plentiful on how much you can have, find, and get. And nothing that's been in Xenoblade since its beginning. No matter what you do, no matter where you go, what you find, completing side quests, or finding enemies, doing side quests, I said it twice, didn't I? Or even just finding new places, it gives you experience points, and it also gives you few landmarks, aka fast travel points or checkpoints from when you fall in battle.
Guys, get ready to fight.
Come here, I got something for you.
Thanks. Ground beat.
Right through.
And just a final continuation on the rolls, if you want Lance's defense perks, because he can lessen your damage, if you are inside his blue circles, you will definitely get those perks. However, if you're outside of the circle, then you're not getting any of the buffs. Same thing for Uni. When she heals, you need to be in that green circle. And also, fun fact, every time you level up, it gives your HP back. So, yay.
Come here, I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
Enemy's broken away from me.
Ground beat.
Come here, I got something for you.
Thanks.
And how you can know you're getting those buffs is if you look by Noah, you'll see a blue shield on top of your head. That shows that you have the perk, so no need to worry. If you're outside the circle, well then you ain't getting the blue shield, you ain't getting the good stuff.
How's about this veteran 10-timer, huh? Alright, next! Oh wait, it's over.
Wonder what's inside.
Not gonna lie, I thought there was a donut.
I did too.
Like, oh my god, we got donuts, yes!
Me.
Fighting to live and living for donuts. That would be ideal for some people.
Fight with focus.
And this is something that is a lovely perk. For the first time in Xenoblade Chronicles, you can fight whilst swimming.
Yeah.
You have hardly any animations for it, but still though, this is pretty goddamn cool that such a simple elevation or access in an environment like this You guys have no idea how freaking cool it is.
I just had to try it.
Yes.
See if it really is a thing.
Because nothing is worse fighting an enemy in water and then they just piss off.
This should be enough for our daily hygiene needs, eh?
No. It's no substitute for a proper bath.
No, you have
This is
dialogue
decent,
if when you get out of water.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love the little dialogue touches.
God, if there's one thing that I love about Xenoblade, and trust me, you'll be hearing that quite a lot in this series, and we will go over the positives, the negatives, and the grey areas, but for now, let us go over what we have on screen. This is iteration of the first fight in the first episode, in which you can definitely tell which arts are best used in what places. However, all of these aspects, they can be turned off in the menu should you wish for a less hand-holdy experience. And I think now that we've gone over the majority of our combat, let's look at the enemy types. The Bunnets, first off, they are the closest thing that you are going to get to a glass cannon early on in the game. They're speedy, and they can hit hard sometimes, but they do not hold up in terms of defense.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
And of course, after every tutorial you pick up during combat, you can return to them in the menu. It's not like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, in which it was just, hey, tutorial, one and done, you'll never see it again.
Yeah.
Let's hey ho with that one.
Oh, this is rare.
Bloody Doom Cap. It just sounds so much better when you know it's British. Oh, bloody Doom Cap.
I also like how it auto-targets.
Mm-hmm.
They're from Colony 9. Noah, will you do the honors?
I'd better send them off.
And I love this because it's a little bit of world building. Plus, I don't think it's too intrusive. It's not like, oh hey, one random corpse, it's time for another 30-second elaborate cutscene.
Yeah.
But no, it's in-game, it's streamlined, and I love it. Couldn't tell, we're big fans of Xenoblade.
We've done Let's Plays of the Definitive Edition and 2.
And even the original.
I also like how he said, "Bun it again."
Uh-huh.
Again, it's the little dialogue touches that I love.
Yeah, this game has so much character, and this is only like, what, the second episode? So we are getting into it pretty goddamn quickly. And again, this is just a clarification on what breaking, toppling, and dating does. Honestly, there is no more satisfying thing than just hitting that combo one after the other in quick succession. It is awesome. And this is also a new thing for the Xenoblade franchise. What I just mentioned a couple of minutes ago, if you forget how you do a move or forget how to do a specific technique, if you go to the training drills, you will be taken off to a standalone area in which you can practice each of these techniques. Very much worth your time.
I'm also surprised we didn't get bumps for owning 2 in the Definitive Edition.
Well, you never know. That might come later. But hey ho, enough about that. Let's continue on home. And what a grand home it would seem.
This is something decent, right?
And of course, always expect us to sometimes just be quiet and just take in the music, because something Xenoblade is also known for is its spectacular music.
There's Colony 9.
Always a welcome sight.
As well as visuals, storytelling, combat, and I can go on and on and on and on and on. It's like a certain female protagonist in Xenoblade.
Yeah.
But I digress. Also, yes, prepare for a lot of in-jokes and a lot of Easter eggs and, well, callbacks to other previous Xenoblade games. No spoilers is going to be taking place, obviously, just little jokes and references. And for anyone wondering, yep, we have a lot of places to explore.
Yeah.
Such is the officer's duty.
How much so? Monolith has said that this is 5 times bigger than Xenoblade 2. For anyone who has played Xenoblade 2, well, guess what? You're looking at 100+ hours.
Maybe more if you're trying to get certain blades.
Indeed.
Whoa, what's with that one?
And this is the beginning of a new enemy type. If you look at the level, it is glowing. Therefore, this is what is classed as a lucky monster, aka every single enemy drops certain materials. And just like how you have with collectibles on the ground or treasure chests, they can range between common, rares, and legendaries.
All figured out.
I wish we could have avoided that.
What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
The lucky ones drop the better ones. So much to engage, and also it would be beneficial to just keep your eye out because you never know what's lurking in the distance. And also, I love the skylines.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
It really captures the grim atmosphere.
I don't mean to gush, and I'll try to keep it at a minimum, but I kind of still want to go over things as I continue on. We're getting a lot of Nopon coins. Trust me, that'll be useful for later on.
Huh? Is that? Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Is that are you the rare guy who we're gonna beat up? Absolutely, yes we are. And another thing about the UI is that Maramba and Uni have arrows by the portraits on the top left. That is indicating on what buffs they have. As you can tell by Uni, attack is up.
How easy was that? Right, let's push on.
It is a lot to take in, I will admit, hence why I'm not trying to drop everything all at once. Oh look, a dance apples.
Yeah, I'm the explorative type.
Yeah, you will definitely be experiencing different playstyles whenever we switch back and forth, but still, it'll be interesting to hear perspectives from both you and I, because we prioritize different things in terms of Xenoblade combat and whatnot. I mean, I've talked to death. What are your first impressions?
Well, definitely the beginning. I'm already feeling sad. It's like, why is everybody having to fight for their lives?
I mean,
Just watching everybody die and just seeing Noah's expression.
This is rare.
But everybody else is like, yay, we killed them, we did it. And Noah's like, something's not right here. I'm liking how he's feeling that something's amiss. This isn't the world that should be.
intrigue. But, shall we go on? Guys, sorry, we're home. And what a home it is. Made it back at last. What a hike. Such long walkings top on legs of Riku. Riku totally pooped. It was a massive battle, but we don't seem to have taken too many injuries, fortunately. Yeah, well, I guess that's the upside of going against low-ranked no-mark colony like that.
On the flip side, we didn't manage to fill up the flame clock at all that much.
It's over the best. At least come back in one piece. I agree. And anyway, I should be alright on that front, for the time being. Noah, talking out here just wastes time. How about friends move chatter to into bath? Good thinking. Let's do that.
Just a massive mech on.
Uh-huh. Welcome to Colony 9, a place where we call home. The flame clock shows the amount of life flames harvested from defeated enemies. The amount of flame will decrease as time passes. Your character stats will increase as the flame clock gauge fills up, so try to keep the gauge filled up as much as possible to maintain the stat increases. Benefiting talking. Basically, anyone with a star on their head means they have something special to say.
Finally, I can soak my worries away.
And with how late we are, it should be empty too.
Oh, special forces are getting back late.
Yeah, well, that's because Noah was busy doing his usual off-seer thing.
Oh, I dare say. You must be tired. You should turn in before it gets much later.
You have more to say, apparently. Or not.
Hey, you heard? Seems like Colony 9's Pharaonis won't be able to move for much longer. It can't move, but it made it back here from the battlefield. Thing is, it looks like the engines took a bit of a beating in the battle with Colony Sigma. So those Nopon mechanics told us to shut it all down while they handle the maintenance. Yeah, right, that does sound like it's gonna be parked up here for a while then.
And each person you talk to, you get a little bit more affinity with each colony, which I love.
Colony Sigma's defeated, but the flame clock hasn't increased much. You get into a fever pretty easy, huh? You make light work of the Agnians with the Levness. You won't feed the flame clock unless we take him out with a blade. Be careful in it. Relax, I'm a cool-headed pilot. No hasty coup de grace for me. I deliver max pain and punishment and then stop just short. Yeah, alright, if you say so.
Meanwhile, me, I'm just enjoying the music. It's so freaking good. I like you stepped outside and it says, "Hey, you found the rear gate, yay!" As if there's a rear gate at all.
Yeah.
And of course, as you can tell by the minimap, we have places and levels to explore. But for now, I say, let's just go into the bath and see what we can have. Or the bathing tent. Either way. Did I mention I can't read?
Say, you know how you became an officer after what happened?
I guess, yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades. A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on. Anyway, worry about him. Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... you know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heel had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, no, that was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit. But don't worry, you can thank me later.
Huh? You're a right muppet, Lance.
All right, then. Off to bed with me.
Yeah, all that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
But do I have to go Betty buys now?
They have to have the obligatory bath scene.
Because it's a JRPG, you know, some things have got to be traditional. I mean, let's not say Noah doesn't question every single tradition, but I digress.
Lance, you're being very diligent.
What, you saying I was very undiligent before? 11's repair all done. Uni, what is going on with you back there? How do I move on to adjustment of power frames for Xeon and Kurt? Sounds like you're pretty busy right now. Meh, before and after a battle always get shakily biggly around here. Anyhow, how do I like job? So being busy not an enemy so bad after all. Uni, I feel like you may need to sleep a bit jittery. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Hey, thanks to what you did in the battle, we couldn't have made it back without you. I mean, for 11s and Colony Sigma, I have no idea how I was gonna handle that.
I don't have a whole lot of 11s as our colonies. I get out it'd be a problem.
Yeah, I wonder if we could get our hands on some reinforcements.
You never know. We could. But I think, no, guys, I think we're good to stop there. So, everyone gets some shut-eye. I think we should end things off here. So, guys, what did you think of today's video? Did you like it? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to like it. And if you want to stay up to date with Xenoblade Chronicles Let's Play, then please be sure to subscribe to see more. And we'll see you next time. But until then, I've been Lightning.
I'm Alex.
And I am far, far, far from tired, and I'm not ready to go to bed yet. Because it's barely afternoon.
Yeah.
Until then, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.